Once upon a time, long ago, Winchendon was Toy Town.
It was basically one of the largest toy manufacturers in the world up until about the 1930s. It rivaled Germany.
Signs of a glorious past are everywhere. This former mill town of 10,000 residents has seen tougher times in recent years, but community spirit is strong.
I joke about it, that's my full-time volunteer job.
As president of the nonprofit Winchendon History and Cultural Center, Don O'Neill is his town's unflagging, unofficial ambassador. He brings us to the town's Old Center, an historic village called, well, Old Center.
Dates to about 1740s. There's no brand new houses up here. They're all 1870s and older. A lot of people like to get married up here. It's just such a quiet, quaint setting.
Inside the church, Winchendon's first library, dating back to the mid-1700s.
When they wanted to check out a book, they would pull out the listing with all the pegs and their names on it, take a peg that corresponded to the number of the book, and they would put it in, and that would be their checking out of the book.
Old Center is also known for its burial ground, tucked away on a forested road.
I love old cemeteries, they're my favorite.
Caitlin Staples is a librarian who doubles as a cemetery tour guide.
Older cemeteries like this, things didn't start out in nice, neat rows. That would happen later on towards middle 1800s when they wanted cemeteries to look like parks. We don't know how many stones there are officially, but there are definitely many more bodies than stones that we have.
Some of the marked graves date back to the War of 1812.
I think it's always important to take a look at how the community was founded and who still rests here.
Just around the corner, the oldest house in town, built in 1752. This three-bedroom colonial was in foreclosure when Jennifer and James Hebert bought it.
The floors were sagging and
it was falling apart, inside and outside, all the rooms.
The Heberts spent a year and a half carefully restoring the house, doing a lot of work themselves.
Scraping wallpaper.
yeah, Jen got very good at scraping the wallpaper.
Peeling the wooden panels down.
Taking the paint off of surrounds on some of the fireplaces.
The woodwork.
With dental tools.
Among the couple's discoveries, a circus poster from the 1800s underneath the wallpaper, a beehive oven once used to keep meals warm, a mysterious walled-off tunnel in the basement.
The guy that lived here before us thought some of the rooms were haunted, but when we got here, we didn't feel anything. If there are spirits, they're happy about what we did.
The tour continues a few streets away from Old Center. These two mansions are owned by the History and Cultural Center. The Murdoch Whitney House is a perfectly preserved old world showstopper. The Isaac Morse House has a toy museum spanning several rooms. It also has a retro ice cream shop known as Seppi's.
This shop is fabulous, though. People go crazy over it.
Everything at Seppi's was donated, including this vintage fountain from a local store that closed after 100 years in business. Peggy Corbacero is vice president of the History and Cultural Center.
The collections in the cases came from Don and myself. He collects the candy jars, and I collected glassware and ice cream things since I was 7.
Corbacero says the center's many projects couldn't succeed without volunteers. Here, they get them young.
I asked how old do you need to be to volunteer, and she was like, how old are you?
Now 14 years old, Charlie Watson Fredette was 12 when he asked to help out at Seppi's.
Just kidding with him, I said, and what is your business education? And he said to me, I've run a lemonade stand down by my house in front of McDonald's, and I was just so impressed.
Can you please teach me how to make the ultimate banana split?
Okay.
Was that scoop too small?
Yeah.
How hard can it be?
I love whipped cream.
So you just do a couple swirls.
Uh-oh, whipped cream down, whipped cream down. Oh, well, I guess we just have to have more. I'm going in. Appearance isn't everything, people. How would you grade this pitiful looking banana split?
Not the worst, but it's not the best. Next time.
In the past, whenever they've tried to close it, there's been an